All right, guys, this will be a pretty short one. I'm going to cover the tools needed to tune your own piano if that's the kind of thing you're into. So the first thing is kind of these mute strips. Red felt, you know, this long, I'd say. I usually taper mine down so you can see where it tapers there, and then it goes to a thin point. And then the rest of it is, you know, normal thickness. I always have 3 of them. Most pianos have 3 breaks on them. Some have 4. Some have more or less, whatever. Doesn't really matter. This is to go in between each string so you can get the center strings tuned. And then I use one of 2 style of mutes. Either this kind of guy that's got the metal end on it there, the metal handle, and then just a wedge, a rubber wedge. These rubber wedges are nice for kind of the breaks in between. I'll show you the breaks here in a second. Those breaks, the metal kind of gets stuck up on it, or it doesn't seal it quite right. And then the final thing, obviously, is your tuning hammer. You don't need something real fancy. You can start with the cheaper one, but I do it for a living, and so something lighter, nicer, you know, smaller tip, that kind of thing. Changeable tips are important. The weight is kind of the other thing you'll pay for. Let me show you these breaks, and I'll show you what I'm talking about for those rubber mutes. So this is the break of a piano right here. We call it the break. So here we've got one break where it goes from the bass strings into your middle section, tenor section, if you want to call it that. And then as you get up, there's another break here as you enter the treble. These metal mutes, they can work here. You know, they'll work on this one, but there are definitely situations where that's not going to do it for you. And so just having a pure rubber mute is a nice change of pace if you need to get it in there, just based on the orientation of the whole thing. So hopefully that was helpful to you guys if you want to tune your own piano.